So question 1. This question is asking us to work out an estimate of the length of the bike ride. It's given us a time and it's given us a speed, so we're going to need to use the speed distance time triangle. You can ignore the one that went wrong first of all. We're after the distance, so we're going to need to do the speed and multiply it by the time. Now it's after an estimate, so let's make these numbers a bit nicer. Instead of 28 for the speed, I'm going to use 30. And 3:42 minutes, let's just call it 4. Make the numbers nice and straightforward so that we can work a line ahead. 30 times by 4, 120. Answer, 120. You may have rounded the numbers differently here. You would get an answer for anything in the range between 87.5 all the way up to 120. Question B asks us to actually do the calculation accurately this time. So we're going to need to have a think here. To work out the distance again, we're going to need to do speed times by time. Right, his speed is 28, so let's leave that as 28. Now his time, at the minute, is measured in hours and minutes. What we need to do is to change that into just hours. So we're going to start with 3, but for the 42 minutes we'll change that into a fraction. So that will be 3 whole hours and 42 out of the 60 minutes, 42/60ths of an hour. Your calculator will be able to handle that for you. 28 times by 3 and 42/60ths comes out with an answer of 103.6. It doesn't mention rounding in the question, so we'll leave that exactly as it is, 103.6. Question 2. Alison thinks of a number. She subtracts 6 from the number, she then divides by 3. Her answer is 6. What number did Alison first think of? What we're going to do here is just work backwards through it. So if she ended up with 6, the last thing she did was to divide by 3. We're going backwards, so we'll do the opposite, and we're going to times that by 3. 6 times by 3 is 18. It's said that before that she subtracted 6. So we're currently at 18. We're going to do the opposite of what she's just done, which is to add 6. 18 plus 6 is 24. Answer, 24. 2 marks.